Hi there, I'm Michael. How may I help you? I understand. We all want the most productivity we can get from our computers, especially in an office environment such as yours. Possibly. It is important to remember that a surge suppressing power strip depends on a good ground at the wall outlet. That's where the energy from a power surge goes when the surge suppressor is working. Otherwise, there's only one other place for that energy to go. That may be needed, but first there is a simpler test. Let's go over to the test station and look at a surge suppressing power strip. Here's a working example of a surge protecting power strip. Note the status lights at the upper left corner of the strip. Here's a close-up view of those annunciator lights. Note the protection working light is lit, while the overload and building wiring fault lights are out. I've just simulated a ground failure by inserting a 2-prong grounding adapter in the power line. Note now the building wiring fault light is lit. In a situation like this, there would be no place for the energy to go if a power surge occurred. Therefore, as we said before, there's only one other place for that energy to go, namely the computer. It's important to remember that surges can affect a computer from any outside wired source, not only the power line. Thus, many surge-suppressing power strips protect other connections, such as telephone lines and TV antenna, cable, or satellite service lines. You're welcome. There is, however, one more important issue to explore. We've looked at how to protect your computer from too much energy, lightning strikes, line surges, and so forth. But what about when there isn't enough energy? That is one possible solution. However, a backup generator may take more than 60 seconds to begin providing power, and your computer system would stop working in much less than that time. There is, however, a smaller and less costly solution made just for your computer, an uninterruptible power supply. Yes, but it's much more than that. A good uninterruptible power supply helps to provide a clean, stable source of power for your computer system, as well as provide power during an AC supply failure. Here is one example of an uninterruptible power supply in operation. The front panel of this unit includes a display, which the user can change to present a number of different pieces of information. Here we can see the AC line voltage, input and output, the AC line frequency, the current load in kilowatts and percentage, the battery capacity, and an estimate of how long the power supply can keep the load running at the current rate. On the rear panel of this uninterruptible power supply, UPS for short, we can see the power outlets. In this example, the outlets on the left-hand side are both surge protected and battery backed, while the outlets to the right are surge protected only. This UPS also provides surge protection for a TV antenna or cable input and for an Ethernet port. The universal serial bus and serial port connections here on this UPS connect directly to the computer and provide a warning to the computer when a power failure occurs. With special software loaded that comes with the UPS, the computer can then do an orderly file backup and shut down before the UPS runs low on battery power. Well, that's about all there is to consider here. A good surge suppressor connected to a grounded wall outlet to protect the computer from lightning strikes and power surges, and a UPS to keep the system running in an orderly manner should there be a power failure or a brownout. Do you have any other questions? You're welcome. Glad I could be of help to you.